Kamala Khan is a 16-year-old high schooler and fangirl of the Avengers, particularly Captain Marvel. After failing a driving test, Kamala and her best friend Bruno finish her Captain Marvel cosplay for AvengerCon, while avoiding her strict parents, Yusuf and Muniba. Kamala receives a package from her grandmother Sana that includes a golden bangle, which Kamala's mother says is junk. After failing to convince her parents to let her go to AvengerCon, Kamala sneaks out with Bruno to attend and takes the bangle as part of her cosplay. After getting there and dressing up, she puts on the bangle and it causes her to project constructs of cosmic energy. This inadvertently causes havoc, during which Kamala uses her powers to save her classmate Zoe. Bruno rushes Kamala home, where her mother pleads with her to focus on her own life. In a mid-credit scene, DODC agents P. Cleary and Sadie Deaver watch a video of Kamala's incident at AvengerCon and head to New Jersey to find and detain her. Kamala begins training to control her powers with Bruno, who deduces that the bangle activated superpowers that Kamala already had with her. Kamala, Bruno, and their friend Nakia attend a party organized by Zimmer where they meet a new senior, Kamran, who Kamala befriends. Bruno becomes frustrated when Kamala chooses to spend time with Kamran instead of training. After seeing a vision of a mysterious woman, Kamala asks her grandmother and her mother about her great-grandmother Aisha, the bangle's original owner, but both dismiss her. Kamala's father says that her grandmother, when she was younger, lost her way during the partition of India, but was mysteriously able to find her father again. After questioning Zoe about her savior at AvengerCon, Cleary and Deaver order a sweep of the tri-state area, targeting South Asian communities. At an Eid celebration, a young boy slips from a mosque balcony and almost falls before Kamala saves him with her powers. Kamala is chased by DODC agents led by Deaver, but is saved by Kamran, who introduces her to his mother Najma, the woman from Kamala's vision. Najma explains that she and Kamran are part of a group of 5 enhanced beings known as the clandestines, who claim to be jinns that were exiled from the Nur dimension. Najma says Aisha was also a clandestine and asks for Kamala's help in using the bangle to let them return to the Nur dimension. Kamala agrees, but Bruno warns her that interdimensional travel could be dangerous, so she asks Kamran for more time to ensure that they can do it safely. Kamran agrees, but an impatient Najma decides to force Kamala to help them. Kamala's brother Amir marries his fiancée Taisha, but Kamran crashes the wedding to warn Kamala before the other clandestines arrive. Kamala, Bruno, and Kamran are overpowered while Najma tries to use the bangle, which triggers a vision of a train. The DODC agents arrive and capture the clandestines, including Kamran. As Kamala and Bruno escape, Nakia sees Kamala using her powers. Sana contacts Kamala, revealing that she also saw the vision of the train and insisting that Kamala and Muniba visit her in Karachi. Kamala and Muniba travel to Karachi and reunite with Sana, who reveals to Kamala that the bangle is trying to convey a message through the vision of the train. The next day, a masked Kamala goes to the Karachi train station to investigate, but is attacked by Kareem, a member of the Red Daggers vigilante group, who initially mistakes her for one of the clandestines. Kareem takes Kamala to the Red Daggers hideout, where Kamala learns from their leader Walid that the clandestines are trying to break the Veil of Nur, which separates the Nur dimension from the human world, in order to expand and take over. The clandestines escape the DODC's Supermax prison, but Najma abandons Kamran for his betrayal. Kamala begins training with the Red Daggers to master her powers, but they are interrupted by the clandestines. A chase ensues, during which Walid kills one of the clandestines, before Najma kills him in turn. As Kamala and Kareem fend off the clandestines, Kareem kills one of them, and Najma accidentally stabs the bangle, sending Kamala back in time to the partition. In India, 1942, Aisha takes refuge in a village where Hassan, An Indian independence activist offers her food and shelter. They fall in love and have a child, Sana. 5 years later, Najma finds Aisha and orders her to retrieve the bangle. Aisha leaves it with Sana and attempts to flee to the new nation of Pakistan with her family, but Najma finds and stabs her. Hassan and Sana are separated in the chaos. Kamala is able to interact with Aisha, who asks her to guide Sana before dying. Conjuring a projection of stars to lead Sana to her father, Kamala realizes that she was the one who reunited them, per the stories her parents had told of that night. Returning to the present, Kamala finds that Najma's strike had opened the veil of Nur, but it vaporizes anyone who interacts with it. Najma transfers her powers to Kamran before sacrificing herself to close the veil. Sana and Muniba find Kamala, and the latter accepts her daughter's powers. Kamran seeks refuge with Bruno, where they are both attacked by a DODC drone. Kamran destroys it, and the ensuing explosion obliterates the store below them. Bruno and Kamran go on the run from the DODC, and Deaver orders a citywide lockdown to find them. Kamala crafts a disguise using a gift from her mother and a mask made by Bruno, before reuniting with Bruno and Kamran. With help from Nakia, Amir, and Zoe, the group stall the DODC agents. Cleary orders a retreat, but Deaver ignores him and leads a detachment of agents in storming the school where Kamala and her friends are hiding. The agents arrest everyone except for Kamala and Kamran, who confronts Deaver. Deaver attacks Kamran, but Kamala fights off the agents and allows all of her friends to escape. Deaver withdraws and is later relieved of her duty by Cleary. Kamala becomes a beloved figure in her community and takes the superhero name Miss Marvel, after her father explains that Kamala means Marvel. Kamran flees to Pakistan and meets Kareem, as arranged by Kamala. Bruno later tells Kamala that she possesses a genetic mutation, which the rest of her family lacks. In a mid-credit scene, the bangle emits a strange glow, and Kamala switches places with Captain Marvel.